All right, away we go. Let's see here. So, let's just open up this one. Hopefully it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that's my video background. All right, cool. Just, pop open my Google Chrome here. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna stick one here, and I'm gonna put on the music. Stick one here. All right. Rust, 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 rust. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, let me put on the music. Who are the brain police? Sure. All right, I hear it. Let's check the sound. Okay, let me see if I can hear myself speak. Seems fine. All right, cool. Oh, tap to watch. All right, let me turn on the chat bot. Handy dandy chat bot. Not that it matters, it's just dumb. I actually kind of think it's fun, to be honest. That's why I turn it on. Does it look like it's ready? I rebuild it every time, which is definitely not necessary. I don't think. All right, let's see. AI, who is the president of Zig? Who is the president of Zig? So it'll load for a second here. No formal president, just fun tricks? Okay, hold on. AI, what about Andrew Kelly? I think that it probably has no idea what that is. The OG? Nice. Okay, very good. All right, let's go back to what I was doing then. Here we go. All right, so we were doing Rust. Yeah, this. All right, let's look at what I was doing. It was quite a disaster, I think. All right, so yes. So let's go ahead and do function random char. And we'll do... Oh, so when we write this, is it like this? Low char, high char? I guess it is probably something like that. And so now, let's copy some of whatever I did down here. Okay, I guess it wasn't that much, right? So we're gonna say let ord low u32 equal low into, right? And same for high. and then let range equal ord high minus ord low. Okay, and then at the end, well, hold on. So here we are just gonna say what? Random u32 mod range plus ord low. And I believe that's it. So then, when we come down here, we won't do all that, I guess, right? We won't even do this. We will just say let c0 equal random char, and this one's supposed to be big, right? So we'll go A to Z. All right. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then these ones are supposed to be smalls. I don't remember adding this track to the list. Let's take a look. What even is this track? Lonely Trip Trey Anastasio. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Oh my goodness. Thanks for telling us, David Richards. Anyway, I mean, I think I must have added it more recently because I don't remember hearing it that many times. Okay, so far so good, I suppose. Okay, so I mean that's an improvement, I think. Let's see. So how do we put chars together into a string? It seems more like we should use like a string builder or something and say it's going to be length 5 and then set each of the spots that are in there. Probably would maybe make more sense. I don't know. So wait a minute. So is char sequence what we would use for string builder? I don't know, actually. Rust char sequence string builder. I guess string in standard. UTF encoded growable, the most common string type. String literals are string slices. I think I need my sound maybe a little louder in my earbuds, not. I'll put it right there. Okay, so convert a slice of bytes to a string slice. So do we want to use bytes or do we want to use like char sequence? Where's char sequence? Hmm. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this one today. It's actually, it's not really very complicated, is it? I'm using more time than I think I really need to try and like look up stuff about Rust, I guess. I don't know. Whoops. Part of that went flying and then it... All right. Um, so we want, I guess we just want an array of chars, maybe? I'm not even sure. We talked about doing an array of bytes or something, or a slice of bytes. An iterator over the chars of a string slice. Bytes. Iterator over chars. Rust char slice to string? Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, this is going to tell us the answer, I think. In fact, this basically is the answer. I'm going to copy this. Shout out to... Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to do basically exactly what they did. So we're going to say let name chars. All right. I'm going to put char5 equal, and then I'm going to put square brackets like this, and inside of there, we're going to do random char. Okay. We're going to just copy that. Whoops. Shoot. There, I think. And we want it 5 times. All right. There it is. Yeah, okay, so A, good. Okay. Now, truth be told, I don't know whether any of this works yet, because I haven't run any of it yet. All right. Okay, so that's name chars. Okay, so I am going to move that down. Okay, so now cargo format. How do we cargo format? Is it fix? What is it? Format abbreviated. Okay, cargo format of the current crate. So did it do it? So wait a minute, is this a cargo package? It says we do cargo test. Let's see. Cargo, failed to parse manifest? Oh my goodness, a newer version of cargo? Hmm, okay. Where did I get cargo from? Did I get it from apt? Let's see what it says. I think I got it from brew. Let's see what it says. Rust not installed. Did I get it from Flatpak? I don't think so. It says it's in bin cargo there. Oh wait, I think it can upgrade itself. There are so many here. So do we want cargo update? That sounds like a winner, I guess. Oh, not found. Oh, it would be like this, I guess. Edition 2024. Try a newer version of cargo. Let me look again. I've already been on for 20 minutes? Holy crap, I've done nothing. I guess that's not quite true. I'm gonna be curious. I think am going to look back over the VOD. I don't always do that, but I'm gonna look back over the VOD. What did I just do that 20 minutes just went by? Oh my goodness gracious, that's crazy. All right. Okay, I'm gonna stick with it. Let's see here. So what do we want? Cargo. No manual entry. Okay, version list. Build check clean doc new. Huh. Version. Am I just what is my psychology right now? Am I just wasting time because I don't want to do the problem? To be honest, I think I kind of do want to do the problem. So I just have kind of a pig-headedness, I guess, about this, about just thinking, okay, I can find this somewhere in these like plain text pages of information. And that's the way I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna find it in the web browser. Not this time. Ah! Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. Um, well, I think I do feel like if when I get like accustomed to these pages for a particular like tool like cargo, then like if I get through this initial phase of not knowing where to find anything, then I think I can maybe find things faster. It's probably me fooling myself, but fast enough and enjoyably from the command line rather than opening the browser. Oh, speaking of which, there we go. Much better. Okay, so no, I don't see an option for managing cargo itself. Rust up. That's it. Rust up. Yes. Just like GHC up. Okay, good. Can we rust up? All right. Give me a hint. Update all tool chains. Let's try. Rust up. Update. What are we gonna get? Ooh, nice. Rust up. Okay, great. Great. Wonderful. Okay. So now, can I try to cargo format again? Ah, okay. Expected one of 7 possible tokens. Okay, so I said let board low. Okay, so I'm missing an equals sign. All right, all right. I'm missing both equal signs. It's easy to fix, that's for sure. Okay, now let's see what it says. Ah, okay, well that's better. All right. So here it is. So can we tell that it formatted? I can't really fully tell that it formatted. Okay, so now let's go back to Stack Overflow. And this says you can't without some allocation, which means you will end up with big S string. Aw, man. The problem is that strings in Rust are not collections of chars. They are UTF-8, which is an encoding without a fixed size per character. All right, well, it happens. That's fine. So let's just do that. So, but I mean, so once we have the big S string, can we make that into small s str? Or should we make them bytes instead? Maybe they should be bytes instead. Right? So make this byte. Oh, and I never included the return type here. Return, okay, so let's make it return U8. All right. And then this will again be, is that gonna be okay? I think that's okay, actually. So should this also be U8? Okay, so then when we have char here, that will be U8. So then if we have U8s in an array, then we can use one of these, I think. U8. So then from UTF-8. Convert a slice of bytes to a string slice. Because you can stack allocate a U8N. So I'm pretty sure this is what we just did. Stack allocated a U8N. And this function is one way to have a stack allocated string, which sounds nice. I mean, I guess a stack allocated string is good, isn't it? If we can have it. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. But in this case, I suppose we can. So can we link to this? A stack allocated string. It doesn't look like there is an ID here, but I'll just go to this examples too. Okay, so I'm gonna say further shout out to and paste. Okay, so then we're gonna try what they did. Now this is, I actually really, really love this track, I think. Surprise chef, suburban breeze. I don't know. I dig it. It's pretty nice. All right. So, some bytes in a stack allocated array. Okay. So presumably we kind of did that here. They did not include the type annotation, so the type annotation here is probably not necessary. I'm not going to mess with it unless it causes a problem for right now. We know these bytes are valid, so just use unwrap. Okay. So we're going to say let name, and the type is string, but when we have an and in Rust, what is ampersand in Rust type? Oh, don't show me AI. Show me this. So it is a reference like in C, basically, right? I think I just said something very wrong. Somebody said reference. Mutable reference to an integer. Oh, it is here? Okay, I was worried. Wait. Okay. Okay, cool. So reference, so it's a reference to the bytes. Great. I mean, I think it makes sense. I would need a lot more practice before I'd be able to come up with this. Maybe not a lot more, but more, for sure more. All right, so we're going to go iter collect. Right? Oh, shoot. I just opened the link, but on the other one. I am going to log off here pretty soon. I'm not going to finish this today either. I don't know, like the first 20 minutes went by. Where in the world did they go? All right. Okay, so where was I shouting out? Shoot. This one. Okay, string from UTF-8. And we reference this and we unwrap. So just use unwrap. Okay. String from UTF-8, if I could spell, from UTF-8, name char bytes, unwrap. Unclosed delimiter. Must have accidentally deleted that. Okay. Okay. So now we have a robot name in our struct. And I think self here refers to our struct. Okay, so now let's look for the struct new pattern. Rust struct new pattern. Oh gosh. Do we use self anywhere? Okay. Self in Rust. It says keyword, but I had a self with a big S. So, oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so self. The receiver of a method, okay. Oh, yeah, we should just do it like that, right? I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Okay. So we're gonna go self random name. Oh, wait a minute. There's something about the semicolons as well. Like, you can't just throw semicolons around willy-nilly like I'm doing. Well, I'm sure we'll find out more about that soon. Okay, can we run cargo test now? No tail or return expression. Okay, let's try putting a tail in the new. Okay, so I think it's like that. Okay. Associated function on self. Okay, let's do that for sure. Self constructor can only be used with tuple or unit structs. Oh, so I wrote the struct wrong, basically. Let's look again at how they should. Let's look again at how they actually did it. Wait, okay, yeah, here. So they said struct foo I32. No, I don't think that's gonna be what we're gonna do. Self constructor can only be used with tuple or unit structs. Okay, let's come back to that one. From UTF-8, yeah, I did misspell that one. So it was supposed to be what? Yeah, with the underscore. I don't know why I didn't do it that way. It clearly needs it. It's not readable at all the way it is. Okay, random char byte, and that's in. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Unlinked crate rand. Okay. So I don't think I want to use that. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we don't want this at all. I don't think. So we're supposed to return a byte. And so this should be a tail. Okay. Unresolved module or unlinked crate rand. Okay, can we cargo? Okay, I'm not supposed to spend this much time. I'm gonna set this for 5 more minutes. Man, I'm going slow. And honestly, it's because I have no idea what I'm doing. Can't hide it. Okay, so what's it saying here? So I don't have any dependencies listed here. So we want to cargo add random. Okay. It should just be rand, not random. Okay, let me look at it again. Okay, cargo rm random cargo add rand. Is that better? Yes. Okay, good. Oh, okay, so we can't do a U8 into a char. I think we can do like try into or something like that. Okay, yeah, let's try it like that. So we have to like unwrap the results, I think. So let's try unwrapping. I'm about to log off, and I will probably fall asleep pretty much immediately once I'm off. Pub struct robot. So I feel like so I've tried to put a string in there, but does it need to be a reference to a string instead? Pub struct. Okay, let's try it. No, I don't think that's going to be possible because the test is expecting a particular type. Although maybe I'm wrong, so maybe it's okay. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. So we're supposed to do I messed that up because I'm just not at all familiar with the syntax. Prefix. Okay, let's undo and see again what it actually said. It said named. Oh, okay, okay. Seems logical. Terse, very terse, but it seems logical. I just don't know the logic of it yet. I think I'm learning actually. Um, unused import. Okay, so let's not do that. We just want to use um, random, I think. Is that right? No, it says unused. Okay, well I did try to use it. Oh wait, should it just be like this? Is that more like it? Yes, I think so. Getting closer to something. So there it goes. All right. I am going to come back at this for more in the morning. So long.